usuals. As both on PS2, very perplexing choice as this is a very strong stage for DK. As you know, the Ding Dongs, they land ridiculously early on the stage. And in general, I feel like DK just has like an easier time managing his space, you know, kind of keeping his win condition with like bigger space. Was already starting off strong, 55% right off the bat, not even 30 seconds in. Looking poised to take the stock. Enesra, good timing on the shield. Moza still coming on like a freight train. Now Arsene, not even Arsene can stop this. This is a runaway gorilla. Alright, good combos from Moza. Tries to catch the neutral get up with the cross up neutral B, but ends up failing. Oh my god, those down tilts just so relentless, locking him in place. Alright, Gun getting him out of position, but Moza immediately coming back with the call out option. That was a little too risky for Ware. Again, Moza with another, like I didn't even know he had one charged up. Maybe that's what, like absence was the funness of the art, which just gave DK that big punch. Oh my god, and the up air, that was really good. But still has a hell of a mountain to climb, is Enesra. Moza, oh my god, reading the roll too, he was ready for that. But Enesra still on the back foot, but he's looking a little bit better. Maybe managing to stop the bleeding, at least for a little bit. But Moza still dominating in this game, dominating presence on the battlefield. And he takes that with a I don't know. That is crazy. Y'all see that pivot grab? That was a nice read. Alright, game 2. See if Enesra opts to switch the stage. He does, and he goes to Kalos. Obviously not in really the favor of Moza, but you can take what you get. So let's see if he starts the game any differently than he started game 1. Obviously, he did a lot better in the latter half of that game. So maybe we can expect to see a little bit of a closer match, but Moza just willing to prove me wrong in all sorts of ways. Not even letting him necessarily go back to stage or have even a millisecond of comfortability, and that DK punch absolutely thrusting all of Enesra's hopes and dreams into the air. Alright, good cross up. Oh, too early for the grab. Alright, back air again, just coming in swinging like a freight train. You cannot stop this monkey. But regardless, Enesra looking to do that now with Daddy Arsene. Can you pull out the stock before it's too late, before he can really unleash his win condition with that DK punch? That is -3 on shield, so you have to not be too hasty with the option. Alright. Trying to mix up his options. Oh my god, the gun coming into with the dismay of Enesra. Actually, now helping him out there. Pops him back on stage and resets the stage control situation. I was very scared for Enesra here. Let's see if he can at least take the first stock to give him a little ray of hope. But Moza, as I said, just an absolute freight train, swinging big time. Again, Enesra doing a little bit better, but I think It's too much for wear. Moza's starting to wear out a little bit. And it's showing he is so far behind in the second game. But regardless, he can still make the comeback if necessary. But against this type of player, I think is too much of a task to ask for. Oh my god. Even with the parry, could not get that DK punch. Oh my god, the wave land is sick. He's actually playing a lot better than he was in the latter half of the game. Goes for the Rebels guard. A little bit of a questionable option. Does not get back to the stage, and that's unfortunate. And Enesra pumping his fist in fury. Clearly seeming a little bit perturbed. We don't know if that's gonna be to the benefit or just of Alright, starting game 3 on Carlos. Obviously, he did better in the latter half of the second game than he much did in the first game. So let's see if, again, Enesra can make any adjustments. He did play, but like, he should kind of be wary on not letting Moza take any leads or just getting too lost in the sauce, I guess, when it comes to Moza. Because, again, as I said, he is a huge freight train. Oh my god, that up air is insane, but that doesn't even matter when an armored slide B comes your way and another armored option comes your way too. Alright. Tries to wait, but it doesn't even matter. You're just throwing up hitboxes anyways. Still swinging. What is that counter? Still gets away with a bit. Could have ended much, much worse if Moza... Oh my god. Also, with the down tilt pressure is insane. The back air again too. And the grab. That's going to be the end of the second stock. Unless we're looking like it's going to be winner's side stock for him unless he makes up. Comes up with a miracle. Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. That was at 40. He shouldn't have died there. I just feel bad. That is unwarranted.